Ever wondered why some small and medium-sized businesses, SMEs, seem to just click with powerful software like ERP or CRM systems, while others, maybe looking pretty similar on the surface, just stall?
It's a really common puzzle. Businesses ask it, vendors definitely ask it.
Exactly. So today we're going to dig into that. We're looking at a really fascinating study from 2013 by Ramdani, Shevers, and Williams that looks specifically at enterprise application adoption, EA, in SMEs.
And to help us unpack it all, we'll use a framework that's, well, pretty standard in this field. The Technology Organization Environment Framework. TOE for short.
TOE, right?
Yeah, it's robust. It helps break down all the influences into 3 buckets: tech itself, the company's internal setup, and the world outside. And the study really uses TOE well to pinpoint what makes certain SMEs more likely to jump in and succeed with these big systems. Useful stuff for everyone involved.
Okay, so using that TOE lens, what's the big picture? Did they find like one magic ingredient or?
No, not at all, actually. The clearest finding was that all 3 areas, technology, organization, and environment, were significantly positively linked to adoption.
Oh, okay. So no silver bullet then.
Definitely not. It's more like a 3-legged stool. You need all 3 legs to be solid. Focusing just on the software features, which some SMEs do, isn't enough. This research really underlines that.
That makes a lot of sense. So let's maybe take that first leg, the technology itself. What features or aspects of the EA software really matter to these SMEs?
Right. So within the tech context, the study looked at 5 factors, and interestingly, all 5 turned out to be important.
All 5, by the way.
Yep. So SMEs need to see clear benefits. That's relative advantage. It needs to fit with how they already work, compatibility. It should be overly complicated, low complexity. And this one's interesting. The ability to try it out first, trialability, that came through strong.
Trialability. Yeah, I can see that being huge for smaller companies. Less risk.
Exactly. De-risking a big investment. And finally, seeing other similar businesses succeed with it. That's observability. But yeah, that trialability really highlights the caution, the resource constraints SMEs often face. They need that test run.
Okay, got it. That covers the tech angle. But like you said, the best tech won't work if the company isn't ready. So let's turn inward. What about the organization itself? What internal factors were key?
Moving to that O in TOE, the organizational side, well, some findings confirmed what you might expect. Company size matters. Strong commitment from the top leadership is absolutely crucial.
Leadership buy-in.
Critical. And having enough organizational readiness, basically. Having the necessary tech infrastructure and, importantly, the financial resources. These are like the table stakes.
Right.
But here's where it got maybe a bit surprising. Prior experience with ICT, information and communication technology, it wasn't a significant predictor of adopting these big EA systems.
Really? That seems counterintuitive. You'd think a tech-savvy history would help.
You would think, wouldn't you? But this suggests that for something complex like EA, it's more about your current capabilities, your current resources, and crucially, that leadership vision now. Yeah, it's less about what tech you used 5 years ago and more about whether you're ready and willing to commit today. It kind of levels the playing field, suggesting any SME can potentially do this regardless of their tech past, if the present conditions are right.
That's actually quite empowering. Okay, so we've got tech factors, internal organization factors. What about the E, the external environment? How does the world outside influence this decision?
Good question. So for the environmental context, things like the specific industry the SME is in, that mattered. Also, the scope of their market, are they just local or do they operate internationally? And unsurprisingly, competitive pressure. If your rivals are using this tech, you feel the heat.
Makes sense. Pressure cooker effect.
Kind of, yeah. Here's another little twist.
Okay.
External ICT support, ongoing help from outside vendors or consultants, that wasn't found to be significant either.
That's also surprising. Don't SMEs often need external help?
You'd think so, but one possible explanation the researchers offered is that SMEs, being very cost-conscious, might see ongoing external support contracts as a recurring expense they'd rather avoid if possible. Maybe they prefer upfront implementation help, but shy away from long-term support costs.
Interesting. So they want to own it, manage it themselves, perhaps, once it's up and running?
Potentially, yeah. It challenges that assumption that they always need constant hand-holding.
Wow. Okay. So pulling this all together, this deep dive, really gives you, if you're listening and you're in an SME thinking about this stuff, it shows you need a really honest look internally. Is the leadership truly committed? Do we have the resources now? It's not just picking software.
Exactly.
And for vendors,
Yeah.
it's about hitting those points.
Mm.
Clear benefits, show how it fits, offer that trial period, and provide real success stories, maybe tailored to specific industries.
Absolutely. And stepping back even further, getting EA adoption right isn't just, a tech project for an SME. It's really a strategic lead. It helps them compete better with bigger players, streamline how they work, and fundamentally, it positions them for growth in this digital world we're all in.
It really lays out a path, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, thinking about all this, what really stands out to you? Does understanding these drivers, the tech, the organization, the environment, change how you might think about technology adoption, or maybe just the hurdles smaller businesses face? Definitely some food for thought there.